Path of Night is an actual play Vampire the Masquerade podcast set in the classic world of darkness. We're all friends, we're here to have fun, but our story can include graphic violence, drug use, sexual content, and other mature themes. We've talked at our table about safety, comfort, and consent both as players and storytellers. We know what to expect, we're all excited to be here, and we want you to feel the same. So listener discretion is advised. Now, let's walk the Path of Night.
Last time on Path of Night, Neil faxed photocopies of the mysterious Book of Nod to Archon Peterson's office. Johnny and other allies worked together to smuggle Johnny's kidnapped daughter away from Shaw. Miles made deals with the followers of Set to work against Seneschal Reese, Shaw, and his massive Bruja thugs. Meanwhile, Miles opened Britta's mind to the missing memories of the strange life she led before her embrace. And it is then that Vito escaped.
Keep writing for a second. Let me go check on Xantosa.
Okay.
So I go make sure he's still here.
He is not.
Awesome. Awesome. I love everyone.
Give me a frenzy check. A self-control check, difficulty 7.
Spend a willpower.
I don't want to spend a willpower.
I don't want to come back.
So much self-control.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay, good.
2 successes.
All right.
Something gets punched. You hear a loud slam, and then I come back.
Are you...
He left.
The Xantosa?
Yes.
Britta will run to the nearest window, assuming it's still night, and stick her head out of it.
Britta will run to the nearest gun and start looking out the window.
I'm sorry, what?
I mean...
That is what happens.
Oh, seriously?
Yes,
oh,
that is not a joke.
Oh, I thought you were just joking. No,
Second
I do
you
that.
have the notion that, he's getting away. I'll take care of this.
I do that then. You see Britta, the closest gun nearby is probably the one that she would keep by her sleeping bag. And that gets
What
very
are you doing?
automatic.
Fucking celerity shoulder roll to the window.
Parkour!
First, finish what you're writing, and then we will find him. We have limited time.
Am I able to do
Yes.
anything? Alright, then then
Keep the gun if you wish.
Britta manages to halt herself after sort of feeling the familiar
Heft.
yeah, the weight of the gun in her hand sort of centers her, and Miles' voice as well pulls her back. She looks at him and nods and places the gun down by her side before she walks to finish her notes.
While you're finishing your notes, I call Neil. Or, you have a phone, right? I text you. So that... Well, I didn't want to interrupt him in case he's hiding.
Feeding or hiding? Yeah, that makes sense.
Xantosa has escaped. Come back when you can. Feed first.
Neil
I'm about to eat
is
this
like
sandwich.
looking at his phone with his fangs around some dude's neck, like, son of a bitch.
Do we have any
I assume.
time to feed?
Maybe. It's my next call.
Okay.
So the two of you are out. Mm-hmm. You get a text message, Neil, that Vito has gone loose. The two of you kind of been hunting, kind of doing your thing. It's a cold, snowy January, but the pubs are kind of actually pretty busy around this time.
Snow does not
And
keep New Englanders inside.
No.
Right, and it really doesn't take a ton of effort for you guys to go outside, join somebody for a cigarette, 2 against 1. Before you know it, you guys are running like a little circuit. So I'm going to let each of you roll a d10, and combined is how much blood you guys are able to safely obtain.
I rolled an 8.
I did too.
Hey!
Okay, so you guys have a total pool of 16 that you guys can divide amongst the two of you. You guys go hunting, and the hunting is great.
I don't know what this is like.
Alright, if I just take my 8, I'm only down 1.
Okay, I would also like to take my 8 because I'm going to expend almost all of it
Okay, do you
to
need
heal myself.
Do you need more then?
No, it's more important that you have blood than I do.
It's pretty important that I have some blood because I like claws.
Because I like claws.
How much, so I can, now that Vito fucked around with my
Lethal's
chest.
1 for 1.
Okay, so with 8,
It takes 1 action and 1 blood to heal 1 point of damage.
okay, I will
And you're not in
blow,
combat, so you can just kind of...
I will blow 4 of that 8 to heal myself back up to I'm just bruised.
Okay.
And then the other 4 will go in so that I'm only 3 blood down.
Sounds great.
All right. What a swing.
So Wynn, we should probably get back.
Well, what's up?
He just holds the phone up so she can read the text message.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
All right.
Should we start walking?
Yeah, let's go, bud.
As we're going, I call Miles back.
Miles,
How do you know he's gone?
because he's not here.
Did you see him walk past you?
No,
Where was he when he disappeared?
somewhere in the back.
Somewhere in the back. Like, was he behind a door?
Look, I didn't look very hard. He's not here.
But
Just get back here.
but it's a hidden room with one entrance and exit. How did he get out?
I don't know. I don't feel a draft, so he didn't punch a hole through the house.
So he walked out the door, is what I'm asking.
Well, he couldn't have walked past me.
Unless he could have. I can.
I don't know. Then that's why I'm calling you. If I had powers to track people down, I would have used them, not called you.
Is the case with the paperwork still there?
I don't know. I didn't look for it. Yes,
Can you
I will
look for
now.
it right
Yes,
now
yes.
as we're on the phone,
Yes.
as we were talking?
Yes.
Can you look for it right now, please?
I will look. I go back and look.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah, there's stuff here.
It's still there.
Do we still have his wallet?
I don't know. Is it in there?
I don't know. I'm asking you to look
Look where?
for his wallet, which we had, and an ID in his wallet.
Miles,
Sure. I don't know.
I think the notes are done. Do you want me to look around?
Yes.
I will do so with aspects for both sight and, what's that called? Hearing.
Smell.
Okay. Why don't you give me a perception plus investigation roll?
Okay.
Look, Britta's starting to look. Do you want to talk to her?
Yes, but
Is
don't
there-
put me on speaker.
Is there
You're
a
on speaker.
minus?
No,
Is-
I hand you the phone.
You will reduce the difficulty of your roll by your aspects rating.
Is there a minus for not having investigation, however?
If you do not have investigation, you may not roll. It is a knowledge.
So I may not roll.
Britta.
Investigation.
Oh my god, yes.
All right, Neil, just
Okay, just...
Neil?
Just
fine,
get here.
nobody touch anything.
Just get here.
Johnny's a smart one.
You know what? I'm just gonna
How
call
much-
out for him and see if he hears me. Vito?
You hear nothing but the distant warble garble of pipes.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom and look at the toilet and or sink. I don't know what I'm looking for, but those are pipes.
When you go to check the bathroom sink, it looks like the inside of the sink has been stained red. Like someone's been puking blood into the sink.
Neil, I have you on
Yeah.
the phone, right?
Yes, yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, I think I figured it out.
Great, okay, where is he?
Down the sink.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, say that again? You think he got down the sink? That pipe is what? 1 inch, 2 in diameter?
He can change himself, right?
Neil stops walking.
nope, don't do that. Keep walking.
Oh, gross. Oh, gross.
I'm sorry, it's just that the sink is really red on the inside, and I don't, the pipes are making some kind of noise.
Why did you guys let him out of your sight?
I'm sorry,
That was the whole point.
If you're just apologizing, give me that.
okay.
We don't do that. Give me your phone.
Neil,
What? I'm on my way. What?
why are you yelling?
I'm not yelling.
Why is she apologizing then?
Why did you guys let him out of your sight?
Because I needed to have a private conversation.
You just make him put his fingers in his ears.
That seems childish. So I locked him in the bathroom.
And you lost him.
No, he escaped. I didn't lose him.
But
I know where I put
it's the
him.
whole point of keeping an eye on him.
Look, it'll sort itself out. Just get back here.
Do we know where the pipes connect?
Yeah, probably the water system. I don't know.
Alright.
Don't know anything about engineering.
Is there like
I can make a call.
is there a basement with a water heater that I know of in this cafe? Anything like that?
Yes.
I'm gonna walk down there, try and see if I can. I'm gonna switch my aspects from hearing. I have aspects 1, right? Right. Okay. To I guess smell. Trying to smell the blood in the pipes, which I realize is way a long shot.
So, by the time you make it down to the basement, whatever was making that sound is long gone.
No such luck. I'll run back upstairs and just return to Miles. He's gone. Through
Great.
the pipes.
Through the pipes. Oh, okay. Make your call. We'll meet you here. We're going to be ready to go. Slap. As he hangs up.
I can't fucking believe it. You head down to Elysium.
Well, I don't head to the Elysium. I head to the blocks around Elysium.
Okay.
My idea is that if she manages to get out, I need to be Johnny on the spot, so to speak, to grab her up off the street, Jane and my daughter. That's the hope. When he gets there, he's going to kind of start doing some laps around the block. I guess he's probably driving like one of the trucks or vans that he has access to through kind of his work as bully boy. As he's just kind of casing the area around Elysium, he's also keeping an eye out on a lot of the commuter lots, because Elysium's downtown and New Haven has all these kind of like small little lots behind the bars where people will park, and if he sees an opportunity, he might stop and maybe go up to ask somebody for change while they're getting into their car to leave, or getting out of their car to go to a bar, and maybe just take a few traits of blood, sit them back in their car, turn it on so that they're warm, and
Give me a perception roll.
You're avoiding my dice.
yes, those dice are not good.
I mean, they're good for
Rebecca.
They're nice.
We have a relationship, those dice and I. Perception.
Perception.
Just raw perception.
Yep. Dip 4.
One success.
Cool. You're able to find a little working system to do this. Why don't you go ahead and roll me a d10. You're going to go ahead and gain 6 blood from that.
Because it's cold out, Johnny will lick the wound of the person he's taken some blood from, lay them back down in their driver's seat. So they're just kind of like, looks like they're taking a nap in their car. Turn the car on, make sure the heat's running, so that way, by the time they wake up, they'll be just kind of in their car running, and they'll still be warm and okay. So he'll case around a few lots like that. Eventually, I think he kind of starts to get a little bit anxious and look for a payphone.
Some of the payphones seem to be out of service. Mm-hmm. Like they pulled the actual like phone components out.
Oh yeah.
But there are others that are still active and usable.
Fantastic. He'll find one of those payphones, go up to it, look at the beeper, check to see if he's had any messages.
On the beeper, there are no messages.
Grab the phone, put in some change, think about calling Jane, but then think better of it just in case she's still doing stuff and doesn't want to like blow up her phone. So he'll give Kabir a call.
There's actually an answer on the other line. Johnny.
Did you know it was me?
I mean, yes, of course.
What?
Johnny, you're my only friend.
Come on, Kabir. Things aren't that bad for you, are they?
Life of the Ravnos, my friend. We don't make very many friends.
Yeah, oddball question. When was the last time that you and I hung out?
Oh, I don't know enough. Some time ago. Gambling, usually.
So, you remember a specific instance?
An instance of us hanging out?
Yeah, the last time we were actually saw you.
There was this one time that myself, you, we met with a woman by the name of Jane, swindled her out of her money.
I'm not talking about Stanford. When was the last time that I saw you?
Like way out on the road?
Just the last time you remember seeing me.
I don't know. I
Have you seen me this year?
No, Johnny, the year just started.
Well, that answers one thing.
Well, I now have many questions. What does this answer?
There's a Nosferatu walking around New Haven posing as you. At least I think it's a Nos.
We should punish him.
We should, but I think that's already in the works, and I think it's going to be a little bit more of the punishment.
Well, whatever he gets. No one should just be posing as me.
Hey, Kabir, things are pretty hot in New Haven right now. Like, real bad.
What's going on?
For one, the prince is missing.
Oh, that's not bad.
Well, it is bad because it looks like the Seneschal is making some kind of shadow praxis on him. He's taken over, looks like with the backing of Shaw and most of the Bruja in the city who are now in his pocket.
Danny,
I don't mean to come across as condescending.
Yeah.
You're a good friend. But this apocalypse is New Haven's apocalypse. And you are bigger than New Haven. You're a good driver. Why don't you just collect your things, and why don't we just go find a city that doesn't have this problem?
Problem is, my coterie mates are also in the middle of this.
Back them up. We'll take them too.
And because of that, Reese and Shaw are looking for every bit of leverage to make sure that we're not getting in the way. And that includes my family.
You understand what this means, yes?
I'm not sure I do. My blood is singing and my head is racing.
No, that's good, Johnny.
How's that good?
Because there's only one reaction a man can have when his family is threatened. And that could be a big threat, a little threat, a vague threat, a sincere threat. It does not matter what it is. But when someone wishes harm upon your family, you kill that man. Without question. And you make sure everyone knows who killed them. So that everyone understands that your family is not a family to be threatened. That is the responsibility of you as a man.
Yeah.
You kill them. You kill them dead, Johnny. Now listen, before you start telling me about your stupid rules. The rules are an illusion. All they serve to do is convince you that you're a man who must obey. And you are not. You are a man who can kill. And if their actions dictate that you kill, you kill. And you get your family out of there. Anywhere you want to go, Johnny, I will take you there. I will make sure you are safe. And you, your friends, your family, they will thrive. You tell me what I can do to help you, and I will help you. You tell me who needs to die, and I will help you make sure they die.
Beer, I appreciate the fact that you're ready to go to war with me.
That is what a man does for his family.
But I think what I need to do for my family tonight is get them the hell out of New Haven. I might have somebody working on getting them out. If that's the case, I might just pack up the whole family and send them on their way. Somewhere safe. Somewhere where I don't know about, where nobody in the city knows about.
Nowhere is safe. Only with you is someone safe. You come with. We all go. It'll be fine.
No, Kabir, I got killing to do. You know that. But if I'm going to be doing that, I need to know that I don't have any weak spots. My daughter, my son, my wife, those are still weak spots. If they're gone, and I know that Shaw or Reese, none of those bastards, if I know they can't get to them, then I'm a whole lot more dangerous.
Then I'll do my part to make you strong.
There's a Citgo off the Merritt on the northwest side of town. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
I'm gonna see if I can get a hold of everybody. Can you meet me there in, say, an hour?
I can meet you, yes.
If I can get my family there, they're gonna have a lot of questions for me, and they'll probably have a lot of questions that I can't answer. But I'm gonna try and get them there, get a truck there.
Wait a second. No, Johnny. They know you are a vampire, yes?
No. I think my daughter might have an idea.
Is the Camarilla going to be upset with you for telling them?
I don't give a damn. Maybe another thing that maybe they'll bring down on my head, but if they're safe, that's fine.
Okay.
But you get them the hell out of town. I think the Amaya has the Baron of Banarks has extended some offers of hospitality and to me. What's that?
Amaya does not like me.
Well, if you need somewhere safe, drop my name, offer her a life boon, do whatever you need from me. Do whatever you need to do, but you get them safe. All I'm saying is I know that Amaya doesn't think poorly of me, so you might be able to use that.
I'll do what I can, Johnny, but she really does not like me.
Well, you're a clever individual. I know you got some tricks up your sleeve.
That's
I'll meet
part of the
you
problem.
at that Citgo in an hour. Sorry to drop this all in your lap right now.
I'll be there for you.
Johnny hangs up the phone. Kind of bounces around for a second with anxiety. picks it up and calls Jane.
Hello?
This is Johnny. Jane?
Yeah,
Where are you?
I'm still at the Elysium.
Do you need to get out?
The exits are being watched. And they're currently looking for us.
Alright. I'm gonna make some commotion at the front of the Elysium. You guys get out the back, and I will be there.
Johnny.
In a truck.
Johnny,
Yeah.
if you go alone, they're gonna kill you.
I don't plan on dismounting.
That does not change my stance, Johnny. It's like 12 Bruja. They're looking to catch you before you get to Elysium. If you pull in like that, you're gonna play into their hand.
You know that Ravnos I hang around with?
Yeah?
He's gonna be at the Sitco right off the Merritt in an hour.
Sicko, okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
I'll write some directions. I'll put them on the dash of my truck. I'm gonna leave it around the back. The keys are gonna be I'm gonna put them under the seat. All right?
Okay.
Hopefully Miles has cocked up some kind of plan. If you get an opportunity, you get out the back with her. All right? Do you know where the rest of my family is?
I don't. Shaw's keeping aces.
All right. Well, you make sure you at least get her out.
I will.
The truck is going to be on the back corner behind Elysium, right across from the that little pizza shop.
Okay.
All right. Keys under the door.
Under the seat?
Under the seat. We'll try and make sure that you guys have an opportunity to get out. I think. Well, if Miles is doing what I think he's doing, I think that most of the Bruja might be keeping their eyes on the front of Elysium.
Okay.
Is there anything else you need, Jane?
No, just be careful.
Is she with you?
Yes.
Does she know what she's in?
Not exactly.
Okay. Stay safe.
You too.
Hangs up.
Well, you guys are walking back.
Okay.
You got a phone call.
Hey, it's Neil. Hello?
Hey, sending you some pretty weird emails.
Oh, yeah?
Some images are going to be in those emails. You let me know if they're relevant to you.
Cool. Thanks, man.
All right. So, yeah. I'll, all right. It's a little weird.
My tastes are esoteric, Neil says, like not knowing the context and being a little nervous.
Yeah, I guess so. I hope it helps.
Yeah, I hope so too, man. Hey, thanks for looking out. If you need anything, let me know.
Sounds great.
Still alive, right? So, and I'll talk. He starts to like, oh no, I'm not gonna say it again, and hangs up the phone.
You blowing up tonight?
Hold on, there were computers at the thing, right?
Which thing?
Cafe?
Britta's place.
There
were definitely computers there.
Were there definitely computers there?
There are
Yeah,
computers, but
they're
not
not-
electricity.
There's
Right.
there's no power. Okay.
Is there a library on the way?
On the way around here, yeah,
New
we.
Haven.
I mean, no, I know. I just it's a question of how far out of the way it is for where we were walking. You know what? Screw it. Yeah, let's go to the library.
Okay.
Just real fast.
Okay.
And then on the way, I'm going to call my other contact after Miles told me the horrifically bad news of the man going into the sewage pipe, because Neil has gang contacts, he has medical examiner office contacts, and he has sewage maintenance union rep contacts. And I'm
Very
going
specific.
to...
I know. Keep going.
There's reasons. And he's going to call up his sewage guys. Carl Showalter.
Sorry, what was his name?
So as he's walking, just dial the phone as they're walking towards the library.
Hello.
Hey, Carl. It's Neil.
How's it going?
Doing okay. Hey, weird question.
Yes.
I
Come
give
to expect that.
so you know the cafe over. I give him the address for Britta's place.
I don't think it's open, but yeah.
No, but you know the property. You know the idea.
I'm familiar with the concept.
Cool. I decided to start trying to write a book, and I've got some weird questions about like sewer hookup over there. If there was a pipe, like if you were going to flush something down like the sink, where would that go if like somebody wanted to go find it? So the scene I've got in mind is like somebody flushes a bunch of drugs down the toilet, and then somebody like the cops are trying to go find where it went.
Neil, I can't get mixed up in this kind of stuff.
It's not.
I'm just trying to be upfront.
Come on, man! Don't crush my literary dreams here.
Your literary dreams?
Yeah, I just want to... Where does it go? Like, is there, like, one place? If somebody was going to go and, like, try and get out of the sewers or into the sewers from that general location, like, where would they go? Is there, like, one place, or is it a ton?
There's a lot. There's a lot of...
Okay.
I mean, it's in the downtown area.
Yeah, so I know there's a lot of hookups.
It's going to make its way to the sewers. It's going to follow those lines.
Okay, but there's no... In your opinion, if somebody was down there and they, like, didn't really know where they were going in the sewers, where would they most likely end up?
You just follow the water.
And so they would just probably follow the water and get out?
If I'm trying to make this as simple as possible.
Yeah, well, that's the... Okay.
You just follow the water.
That's what I'm curious about. Okay, so, and then that would hook up... Neil does some, like, weird mental maps in his head. Hey, cool, man. Cool, thanks. That was it. But it does hook up to the main sewer line down, because it's in downtown and you're...
It absolutely hooks up
and
to the main sewer line.
You would probably get to the main sewer line.
It's actually probably going to hook up almost immediately.
Great, and then...
Because that's right in the downtown New Haven area.
All right, and then from there, it would just flow out. And so you'd follow the flow outward. Okay, cool. That was my only question. I just wanted to double check, you know. It's not like I spent a lot of time down in the sewers.
All right.
How's the kids?
Oh, they're great, actually.
Great, good. I'm glad. Did you get... You know, never mind. I feel like this is starting to get weird. Thanks for the intro, Carl.
Well, it's great talking to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so bad at this.
No, I know. It's weird. Bye, man.
Hey, you have a good one. Also, great... You know, if you have any other questions, let me know.
Cool.
It's great talking to you.
Yeah, man. We should... what's the last time we should go see a movie or something. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, sure. You have a good one.
You too,
Take
man.
care.
Bye.
Bye. Later.
So Wynn, who is really only hearing Neil's side of all of these conversations, just kind of looks at Neil. Before you pick up that phone again...
Oh, I don't need it again. What's up?
I need some context for everything that I just heard.
Okay, so, my buddy Dario. I don't know if you ever met Dario.
I don't remember if I've
He's,
met Dario.
He's local. He's in Los Reyes, and he's in a gang leader. They hang out around my area. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Dario, I asked Dario to kind of look around for any, like, weird crime scene stuff, looking out for, disappearances and, underworld going to underworld, especially if somebody's using mortal pawns to do stuff during the day. Mm-hmm. So I asked him for that. He sent me some emails, which is why we're going to the library, because I got to check a computer. Okay. Because this phone, it's a phone, and that's not helpful.
Right.
And then I have another buddy, Carl. He's the union rep for the local sewage maintenance workers. Because I wanted to know, since Miles and Britta sort of intimated that Xantosa fled in through the pipes down into the sewer system.
Wynn holds up a finger, just pausing him for a second while she kind of processes the thing he just said. Mm-hmm. Neil, that's the part I needed you to lead with.
I was going in chronological order.
I can see that. Order of importance. Maybe
the prince's disappearance versus Xantosa's disappearance, they're both connected. I can't prioritize order. That's what I need Miles for. Gotcha.
All right, library.
Yeah, so anyway, he's out on the sewer. I wanted to know what the sewer hookup was and whether you can get to the main line because, unlike what I told Carl, I actually have spent a lot of time down in the sewers. So if Miles wants us to, we could probably head Xantosa off the pass.
So here's my concern. Mm-hmm. If Xantosa is in the sewers, known ally of Shaw.
I'm comfortable making my way down around there, probably more so than Xantosa is.
Okay. Well, then let's get to that library.
Now, whether or not I can find him, I have no idea, but...
All right, let's get to the library and make a phone call to Miles and say, hey, do you want us to try and head him off?
Yeah, let's do the library first because I want the information from the library before I talk to Miles.
Okay.
They sort of hustle against the February wind to go to the library.
Okay.
Before they close.
Johnny will go ahead and park his vehicle in the spot that he's telling her.
Mm-hmm.
Put the keys under the seat, dismount, and find a place that's close enough to Elysium, and kind of just keep it on, kind of stake it out.
Stealth.
Yeah.
Just bunches. He sits out there with a boombox.
Careless whisper.
Here to create a distraction.
Difficult?
8.
Ooh, wow. I wish I had some, a thing. That is 4 successes.
Very good.
Damn, dude.
My 10s don't explode, though, so that would have been 6.
Nice. Post up. The Elysium is pretty fucking well defended. And it's not just Bruja. There are definitely Tremere from the Chantry that are kind of like walking around, being subtle.
So they don't have their wands out.
Yeah.
They're helicopter wanding.
So basically, he posts up down the street, hopefully near some other like night goers, so he has a crowd to blend in with.
Mm-hmm.
Lights up a cigarette, and kind of just wait to see if he sees anybody that he needs to get the back on.
For a while, pretty much, I mean, as long as you're there, everything's kind of really low-key. Unless security is bothered, they don't seem to bother anyone.
Takes a look at his beeper. Any messages?
Nothing yet.
Once again, after maybe about a half an hour of watching or so, Johnny will start to get anxious again and look to see if he can find... Tell you what, he'll actually go into one of the bars that he's at, that's kind of nearby, go in the back, order a drink, tip really well, and then as he's putting down the money in the tip, he'll go, hey, by the way, you guys have a phone call or a phone I can borrow?
Yeah, sure.
He'll
You kind of like pick up the phone, like turn it so that you can...
gets in the back where it's a little bit quieter, and he will call a number he hasn't called in a very long time. He will call his wife.
At about the 30 to 45 minute mark, he's going to get a beep from me, too.
What does the beep say?
It's usually just a phone number and a beeper.
Yeah.
Got none of those fancy BlackBerry messaging devices.
It rings and 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 rings. It does not seem that this person has an answering machine. But then they pick up. Hello?
Gene Saxon?
Who are you? Who the fuck are you?
A friend of your husband's. From a long time ago.
Alright, friend, why are you calling?
Do you know where Jessica is?
Out.
What about Jack?
Who is this?
Look, your daughter Jessica's in trouble. And you and Jack are in trouble. Your husband still has some enemies that want to hurt him.
And maybe my husband should run.
No,
Again.
he's gonna do some stupid stuff.
Yeah?
But you need to get out of New Haven.
Where are you?
Gene, you need to leave the city. Friends of mine are gonna bring Jessica.
No. I'm going to tell you what you need to do. You need to tell me where you are, what's going on, but does any of this have anything to do with Jessica?
I got involved in some really, really bad things. Horrible, terrible things. And Jessica has been looking for me. And she found the wrong people instead.
Why can't we deal with this together?
Because it'll kill you.
You just told me I'm already in danger. At least give me a chance to
You wouldn't believe...
be on my feet and understand what's happening.
You wouldn't believe any of the things I had to tell you.
Try me. I thought you were dead.
I was better off that way.
How dare you say that? You didn't have to mourn and raise your children thinking that their father was dead. You don't get to tell me what's better off. Where are you? Let me help you.
All right. I'm going to be at the Citgo right off the Merit in about an hour. Let me pick you guys up there in my truck, and I'll take you outside the city, and I'll explain. Things are pretty dangerous right now, though. You got to be real careful. Take Jack. I'll meet you there, and we'll head outside the city. All right?
Okay. Just get there safe.
I will in an hour.
We'll figure this out.
I'm so sorry, Gene.
No, you say that in person.
Johnny hangs up. Just in time for his beeper to vibrate.
Yep.
Picks up the phone again. Makes another call.
Miles.
You sound awfully chipper.
Sorry, it's just the way I answer the phone.
What's going on?
We're about to move out. A large contingent of Setites should meet us at Elysium. I assume you're nearby. Did you happen to get her out?
No. Her and Jane are still inside. There's too many people watching exits. But I think when we show up with all your Setite friends, it's going to give her the opportunity she needs to leave, and she's got a vehicle already prepped for her to go.
Got it. We're going to make a quick stop at my haven, but we'll be on the move soon. In other news, the Xantosa escaped through a drain.
Escaped through a drain?
So far, that's the general knowledge that I've been given, that he somehow made himself pliable.
No use getting all upset over something we can't control.
He did ask about you before that.
What did he ask?
What you were doing.
And what did you tell him?
I told him that you were looking after somebody that you were under your care. I didn't give him a lot of details. I don't know what he plans on doing with that.
Miles, why do you have to keep on telling me shit that makes me want to break things when I'm in public?
Because I'd rather you process it in increments instead of all at once.
All right. Well, hopefully the bond that I have with him will keep him somewhat nearby.
So they said a lot of blood. I don't know what that means. I'm hoping that he didn't just, store your blood in him or something. I have no idea what he can do, and it's starting to become bothersome. So let's not count on the blood bond, just in case.
Well, he is my child, so that should count for something.
We'll find out. We'll be by soon.
All right, well, I'm nearby. I can look down the street and keep eyes on the front of Elysium, so I'll just make sure that when you guys show up, I'll be on your side.
Got it.
From the other room. Miles, do we have time to hunt? I'm pretty hungry.
It's my next call. Get ready to go.
All right.
You guys, the two of you arrive to the library. It's got a little bit of activity. It's kind of a quiet night, but there's, a half dozen computers open.
I go over and open up my AOL account and look for my emails.
Okay. You find your email, and sure enough, you have 4 unread messages.
I try and pick one of the ones that's like a closed desk, so people don't see me looking at crime scene photos or whatever the fuck he sent me.
I grab a book from a shelf and kind of position myself so folks have to see me before they see him or what he's looking at.
Sure.
And I will start opening up the emails.
Okay. The first email that you open looks to be something with the coroner's office. It is a John Doe. A husky, blonde, clearly a kindred in torpid John Doe. You immediately recognize the torpid body of Upton Rowlands.
Perfect. Okay, got him. Hey, fantastic.
Yeah?
I found him. Unless these other emails say he got fed into an incinerator, which I'm hoping didn't happen.
Which him?
Him.
We were talking about one him. Is that the same him?
Which him are you talking about?
Z.
No.
Okay, so not him. We didn't find him.
No.
Okay.
No, why would
Because he was
Mortician's photos tell me where Xantosa is?
I'm not looking at what you're looking at. I'm reading a book.
This is the best Scooby Gang ever.
Wynn and Neil are so good. Right. We're very good at our jobs.
One is perpetually confused by the other.
He lowers his voice.
The
Prince.
Mr. Rowlands?
Puts a finger up to his lips like he's trying to be conspiratorial, even though they're in a fucking dead library. Like, who cares? Yeah, he's at the city morgue.
Perfect.
Yeah, well, I got a guy over there, too, so this will be perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, plow through those emails.
I am, but I had to stop and explain myself.
Well, you said something out loud.
That's how I think. And I open up the second email.
Jesus, tap dancing Christ.
The second email is another torpid kindred. Handsome, young, blonde man.
Do I recognize him from
Archon Peterson.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
They both look like really dirtied and roughed up. Looks like they probably got caught in they got caught in something rough.
Oh, boy. Well,
This time I'm gonna lean over and look.
if we solve this problem, I don't think we have to worry about Shaw anymore.
Okay. That's not ideal.
I will... Hey, can you go stand over by the printer?
Yep,
I don't want anyone else to get these before we do.
got it.
Okay, and then we're going to break the printer on the way out.
Okay.
Because I don't actually know how to not have these saved into the printer.
You had me at we're gonna break the printer.
Okay, but subtly. And I'm going
You
to...
lost
Once
me
she
at
gets over
subtly.
there, I'm going to print off these emails and these photos.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go to number 3.
Okay. Number 3 looks like a fucking grenade went off in a panic room. And it's just torn metal, splintered wood. Someone did him fucking dirty.
And knew where the panic room was.
And knew where the panic room was.
I will print that photo off as well.
And then the third email is just kind of like little pictures, just a smattering of images of both the crime scene and the 2 John Does.
Okay.
The John Does are deemed rather unusual because the grenade that went off should have turned anyone in there into fucking paste.
And it didn't.
And these guys are actually kind of largely
Largely
whole.
intact.
Yeah, so that
Okay.
they're a little surprised that these guys have all their fingers after a situation like that.
Neil closes out, signs off, closes all the stuff, and then walks briskly past Wynn. He's like, okay, I'll grab those things I printed off, and then I don't know, pull the toner out, or I don't know how to.
Wynn just kind of opens the door of the printer and grabs a handful of stuff and rips it.
Clunk.
Closes it.
I'm sure there's a way to
Snap.
delete old files, and I don't know what they are, and I don't know what that is. So let's go.
Yep.
I gotta make some phone calls. Let's go back into we gotta start walking. Go quick.
Okay.
And I'm gonna call.
Call Miles first.
No, and
Then don't call Miles first.
I call Chris over at the city morgue,
Okay.
who's my last contact. Dial his number in and just call the city morgue. Come on, pick up.
Hello.
Chris, it's Neil.
Neil?
Yeah, hey.
The hell you want?
I heard you got a couple of weirdo John Does over there.
I do.
Do you mind if I come see?
What's in it for me?
What do you want?
I don't know. What do you got?
Well, I got
I've
whatever.
got 2 weird John Does. My weekend's complete. So, if you want to get in on this, so to speak, you're going to have to make it worth my while.
Name.
And I don't mean to be that guy,
No,
but
hey,
I've got some bids.
You have bids?
Oh, yes. I've got bids.
From who?
I can't tell you.
Yeah, that's fair. Tell you what, I am willing to let you name your price. I'm not going to bid. Just tell me what you want. I got a lot of stuff, and I know a guy who's got deep pockets.
How deep we talking?
I don't actually know his numbers. It might not be as deep as I'm selling, but I don't know. Pretty deep.
What do I want?
he-
What do I want?
$10 in a Snickers bar.
That
I'm
much.
gonna need at least double what the guys are giving me, so $50.
All right, Neil. I want
Name.
I want something kind of new, something kind of old, depending on who it is that you ask. You see, there's this terrible continuity issue that has me insanely upset, and I'd like to remove every copy of this offending article from existence that I can. You see, this may come as a surprise to you, but my favorite superhero is none other than the Wolverine.
Ugh.
Frankly, French Canadian.
I know what you're looking for.
It's like we all want it.
Oh, okay.
But with that being said, I want the issue.
Mm-hmm.
Where Magneto ripped his skeleton out.
Damn it.
Complete travesty. As you may well know, Wolverine's skeleton is magnetic.
Mm-hmm.
Magneto has no power over him.
No, I get it. I know.
Master of magnetism or not.
Do you know how rare that issue is right now? How many people want that issue?
Yeah, I want to make it more rare. Yeah. I want you to know, I want that issue, and then you're going to watch me rip that issue and roll a blunt with it. That's the weekend I want.
What? Wait.
That's right.
Do I have to watch?
You have to watch.
As Wynn and Neil are walking as the Wynn, you see him having a total crisis.
Neil.
Like, this is the hardest thing that's happened to him in weeks, and his chest already exploded
I'm going to
yesterday.
get high as fuck and poke a weird corpse. That's my weekend.
What you're asking is my contact to sit there next to my contact and have to make a frenzy check. That's what you're asking.
Yeah.
Path of Night is an actual play Vampire the Masquerade podcast set in the classic world of darkness. Britta, the unknown new embrace, was played by Rebecca Steigelfest. Johnny Saxon the Bruja was played by Garrett Gabbey. Miles Davenport the Ventrue was played by Tim Davis. Neil Foster the Malkavian was played by Rob Muirhead. Wynn Cabot the Gangrel was played by Erika Webb. Your storyteller was Lex Lopez. Recording by Rebecca Steigelfest. This episode edited by Rob Muirhead. The music used in this episode was January Grunge Love Fest by Technoax. Visit them online at technoax.com. TEKNOAX.com. Path of Night uses the 20th Anniversary Edition rule set of Vampire the Masquerade with a few limited house rules. Vampire the Masquerade and the Storyteller system are owned by Paradox Interactive. Make sure to subscribe to us on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. Follow us on Twitter at @PathOfNightPod, on Facebook at facebook.com/PathOfNightPodcast, or email us at pathofnightpodcast@gmail.com. See you next time, Kindred.
I am like dying because I'm just imagining the fact that when Miles is at home, he's like, Marcos! Marcos, someone stole my blazer! I can't find it! Did you look under your other shirts, sir? What? No! Oh, here it is. Good job, Marcos.
Oh no, I was assuming that Neil was trying it on at the time. Neil's just creeping around in the house trying on
No,
his clothes.
this is strictly Miles not looking for stuff.
Oh, he could be behind a child when child. No, I can't find something. Did you look under your stuff? No.
I mean, for real, he could be behind a door. Yeah.
He just gives up and assumes the worst has happened.
Just like
someone broke into my haven, stole my things. Did you look in the closet? What? What?
I don't open doors.
All right. Okay.
Marcos does that.
I don't open doors.
So I found our post roll.
You're a job for the unimportant people.
All right.
That's what I have minions for.
God damn it.
And by the way, he means you guys.
We know what he
We know
means.
exactly who
I
he
just want to
means.
make sure we're all on the same
Okay.
page.
He's just meeting the Setites where they are. That's fine.
Nope.